I no longer have the urge to clean the crap out of this house, like top to bottom. I was fully planning on like disinfecting and wiping down and sweeping and mopping. We're not doing that now. So bullet journaling that can get overwhelming. Good morning. It is February 2nd, and I am officially a mom of a 2-year-old. This is so surreal. I'm gonna try not to cry because I'm emotional. Today is going to be a day of just getting our lives together. We're starting to get back into a routine, so that's what today is gonna be. It's a Friday, so I'm working from home. We decided to have Journey go to daycare so that I could get things in order here. And I really just need to study, and so it's important that I have focused attention when I do that. Today is gonna be a productive day. I'm decreeing and declaring it now. I bind the spirit of laziness. I already have a load in the laundry going. The dishwasher is running from this morning because my fabulous husband went ahead and took care of that. He also changed the litter box. Y'all, so much love going on here. I'm an acts of service love language person, so if you know, you know. So today, I'm really just getting the house in order. We are planning to celebrate Miss Journey's birthday tomorrow. We have tickets to see Disney on Ice, so I'm more focused on getting things together here so that tomorrow I don't have to do like anything outside of celebrating my daughter's birthday. Okay. We did wake up early with her this morning, sung her happy birthday. I finally finished twisting that girl's hair. If you follow me on Instagram, I was twisting my daughter's hair for the past 2 days. Feels like 3, but it's probably only 2, while she was sleeping because I just wanted her to have a cute hairstyle for her birthday. Finally finished it, but of course she's a toddler, so she's, running around, rolling around, and so it's not perfect, but it's done. My mom's supposed to be coming over a little bit later today, so that's also motivating me to kind of get this house in order. Thankfully, for the past couple of weeks, we've been really mindful about, picking up after ourselves. And quite honestly, as an adult, I'm learning these things, right? That's really the long game of keeping your house in order. It's just when you get up from a place, clean up whatever mess you left there, right? Because if you leave it, okay, sure, it's small, but then you leave something else somewhere else, it starts to compound. So we've been doing really well with that. So the house doesn't look terrible, which is good. So there won't be too much stress on me to get a lot of things done. The biggest issue today is going to be this laundry, because y'all, we let it get bad. Yeah, that's bad. So I have a load in the wash right now. And then I'm going to get a lot of studying today. I'm telling myself. I'm getting a lot of studying today. So that's today. Tomorrow we have Disney on Ice and Steakhouse with the fam. And then Sunday I'm supposed to be meeting up with some colleagues to do like a mini bar simulation thing. Just because we're down to the wire now. We only have a few weeks left until the bar exam. And so that's what this weekend is going to look like. So I'm excited to just get started, get rolling, get moving. And I'm just so grateful to have a healthy, thriving, curious, bossy baby girl who is not going to be a baby much longer, but she's my baby. So I promise you guys, I'm going to try not to cry on camera, but I'm not making no promises. Okay? God has been really good to us this year, and I am just so full of gratitude, so full of joy, and I'm just tapping into it all. I'm really content right now. So that's what today's gonna be. I am gonna say this. If you've been following me, you know that I have been doing 75 hard. Okay? Spoiler alert, I did not finish 75 hard. But we're gonna talk about that later because there's so much to unpack there. I don't want to do that right now. So we're gonna unpack that later. Today is about Miss Journey, and today is about just getting the things done, getting back into a routine. I've started to get back into my fitness game because when I was sick, that last vlog, you guys, the last vlog ended, I think that was January 15th or so. I have not picked up the camera since. I was sick for like 3 days, just in the bed. My body was sore. I don't know what was going on. I'm pretty sure it was COVID. The whole house was kind of sick. Journey ended up testing positive for COVID, but Jared tested negative. It was just a lot. It was a lot going on. So we all kind of just isolated for like a week and a half. After that, I kind of just told myself to take my time, to not rush, to move slow, because you only get one body. So after that, I wasn't recording, and I told myself I needed to prioritize my studies. So that's what happened there. So that's why you're seeing this now, and it's February, because it's been a while. That's what today's gonna be. So I'm gonna stop ranting, and we're just gonna get this work done today. We're gonna get back to our routine. I made sure you guys my productivity system as far as how I'm staying organized and how I'm maintaining my to-do list and doing all the things and keeping my habits in order. There's a lot that's been going on these past couple of weeks, let's just say that. So I'm gonna catch y'all up, and I'm just gonna have a great day. We are gonna have a great day. We're gonna have a great day. All right, here's the mug for today. I don't know if you can see it, I'm probably covering it. I just realized that the handle on this is in a weird position for people who are right-handed. If I wanted to show people my mug, you see? It's good to be queen. I'm not big on cream. I'm really not big on sugar, but if I'm gonna pick between one of the two, I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar in my coffee. Okay, so first things first. All right, this is round 2 because the first one had some lighting issues, so hopefully I don't have lighting issues here. We're sitting down, we're going to, first things first, I'm going to upload footage that I have on my computer into my editing software. One thing about starting this channel that I've learned is time management, right? Something that as an adult is important, you know, but it's also been teaching me about how to manage my time just overall. Whenever I upload a video, obviously that requires that I have the footage available, that I edit the footage, that I make it look appealing to the people who are gonna watch it, or at least to me, right? And that process takes a lot longer than just, you know, dumping it into a software and pressing, you know, upload. It's so much more involved than that. And so the trouble I was having was that I was doing all of the things that are required to hit that upload button in one day. And when I tell y'all, it was taking me hours, okay? Hours to do it. And that's not how I want to spend my weekends. And knowing that my daughter's birthday is tomorrow, her birthday is today, but we're celebrating it tomorrow, I'm not trying to do any of this tomorrow. I've learned to kind of give myself little mini bites or chunks or whatever you want to call them, little tasks throughout the week so that when it's time to upload it, I'm only doing something for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes before I can, send it off. And so that's been working. And I'm going to keep that same energy, not only with this, but with everything else, which is what I've been doing as well. Like I had a project yesterday for an attorney that I finished, and it didn't even feel like it took as much work as I know it actually did because I was doing it in small chunks throughout the week. So time management is key. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just gonna upload the footage. I'm not doing any editing, and I have to tell myself that because I'm the kind that will start something telling myself I only want to do this much, and then I'll do so much more that I don't need to do right then. So right now, all we're doing is uploading it into the software, making sure all the footage that I want to be there is there, and then we're gonna close this computer and we're gonna get to do everything else. So let's tackle that so we can get on with this day.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems, I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems, I know. All of my problems, I know.
Okay, laundry is in the dryer, and so now let's talk productivity. I am using the bullet journal method. Yes, I'm pretty sure I said I would never go back to this method again, but what I realized was the system wasn't working for me because I was trying to do too much within that system. So I decided to go back to the minimalistic approach that is required for this system to get the things done, and it's been working really well for me. So for the whole month in January, this is the system I've been using, and I told myself I'm going to stick with this system to make sure that it works for me before I decide to chuck it, as opposed to doing what I usually do, which is starting something and then finding something else. And so I'm like, oh, let me switch it up. It's just, we're not doing that anymore. So we're sticking to this system. And very briefly, because if I try to explain bullet journaling to you, we'll be here all day. So when you have time, go ahead and, just Google, YouTube, other bullet journaling methods. But I'm going to show you guys the method that I've been using, because one of the things about bullet journaling that can get overwhelming is how much time and attention you may see other people placing on making their spreads so aesthetically pleasing, making sure their lines are super straight, making sure everything looks so beautiful, because that was the problem I had before. I was using this system, but I was spending more time setting up the system itself as opposed to actually getting the things done within the system. And that's not productive. So we're doing the minimalistic approach. It's not cute or anything. It's just, it is what it is. So this right here is what I come to every single morning. I only have these 2 pages to focus on in a given week. So that way I'm not distracted by, reminders and to-dos on my phone that have notifications for all these other things that can pop up and move me away from what I'm trying to focus on. And also I'm not overwhelmed by a million different spreads that are gonna force me to keep flipping back and forth through pages and looking for things. Everything is right here. I can find it right here. So on this side, I have all of my to-dos for the entire week, hence the Monday through Sunday at the top. And all I'm doing is notating with a bullet what I'm doing on any given day. Okay? So for example, Journey's birthday is up here. I've put a star under Friday today to notate that today is her birthday. The items I had to do for work, I put a bullet next to those on the day that I'm going to work on those items for work. Anything else that I put on here, same thing. But once I finish that thing, I put an X on the dot, and I draw a line from that X to the item, much like you would if you crossed out something on your to-do list with a line. It's the same thing. If I'm unable to get the thing done that day, I'll draw a little caret pointing to the next day or pointing somewhere later on in that same week, and I'll put a new bullet under that day. So for example, let's find one. Okay, so I made a bullet under Wednesday because I wanted to get some of my edits done for a video that day. Unfortunately, that did not happen, so I ended up having to migrate that task to the next day. So what I did was I drew a little caret. I don't know if you can see that, probably not, and that's okay because I'm not trying to show you all of my business right here. I'll draw a little caret facing to the right, and I put a bullet under Thursday to let me know that, okay, now Thursday, we're gonna try to tackle this task, okay? Now, if I don't get something done and it's not gonna get done that week, so like, for example, I have a note here that I need to get a new nose ring because y'all, I lost this thing and I have no idea where it went, but I need to figure out how to put it back because if it closes, I'm gonna be mad. So I made a note that I need to buy a new nose ring, and I put the bullet for that under Thursday. But I realized, you know what, this is not really a priority for me this week. I'm not gonna have the time to go, to the jewelry store or to wherever to go buy the nose ring or whatever. I have a lot going on this weekend with Journey's birthday. So let's focus on that next week. So what I did was I drew a little caret with an arrow facing to the left, and the line that I drew to that task is gonna tell me to migrate it to next week. You follow me? If not, I'll, make another video going more in depth about how the system works. Just comment below and let me know that's something that you're interested in. But I'm trying to kind of run through this really quick because we got a lot to get done today, and yeah. So on this side of things, I'm tracking all of my habits. Now this for me is really important. I've been really intentional lately about taking care of my mental, taking care of my physical, taking care of my health, taking care of me. And as a mom, it's been hard for me to focus my attention on what matters to me, for me, because I'm taking care of everybody else. So this right here is how I take care of me. So what I have here are, much like on this side, these are to-do tasks, but these are habits. So I have all the habits that I want to accomplish in any given week. These are really more like daily-ish habits. And I say daily-ish because some of these aren't being done every single day, but they're being done far more than just once out of the week. Because if they're only being done once out of the week, then they're gonna go on this side. But things that I wanna get done far more than just once a week, I'm putting on my habits so that I can see what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and how often I'm doing it. And I'm holding myself accountable because I'm also highlighting the areas where in the previous week, I was able to do that habit so that I can see this week, okay, girl, all week, you read your Bible. Every day last week, you read your Bible. So this week, when I'm, checking these tasks off with this cute little design, I don't know if you can see that. When I'm putting that little design there and I look and I see a box is empty, it's like, girl, you did not do that habit today. What are we doing? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just tracking all of my habits. I've separated them, according to their category. These are all the things as far as my movement and my fitness that I want to do. These are all the things regarding just my hygiene and my health and my skincare. And then up here, I call this my magic because all of these things, if I can get them done or most of them done in any given day, it brings me joy, it brings me accomplishment, it makes me happier. Over here, I'm tracking my water intake for each day. I want to make sure I get my 8 glasses in and how many hours of studying I'm getting done on a given day because we need to study. So that's the system that I have. Once I've kind of assessed everything that I need to get done here, then I will go to my Google Calendar for the day and I will migrate the items for that day into my Google Calendar and I will block them. I will time block them for the day to make sure that I can get those things done in a given day. So like today, I know that I have certain tasks that need to get done, so I've put them on here as tasks. There are certain things that are going to require more of my time, so I'll put them into my Google Calendar as an event. Ooh, did I just spit? Gross. I'll put them into my calendar as an event, and then I'll make room for all of the habits that I want to do as well, right? Because to work out is more than just a task. It's something that's going to take me a bit of time, so I'll put it in my calendar as an event, And I'm moving everything around on this calendar once I've dumped all the things into it to make sure I have time to do it all. And by doing that, I can see if I'm giving myself adequate time to get these things done, as well as just time to breathe, right? Because if I stack all of these things back to back to back to back, I'm gonna burn myself out. And so it gives me a realistic view as to what my day is gonna look like given everything I have to do. And then that way I have a schedule for the day. And I love being able to just open my Google Calendar and it will just tell me, okay, right now it's 10 o'clock. This is what you scheduled to do at 10 o'clock. And I just do the thing. That's the kind of structure that I need, because let's be honest, at any given moment, there are so many distractions and there's so many ways that we can fall into complacency and into laziness. And I just refuse to go into 2024 in that way. I've even gotten to the point now, and I was telling another YouTuber this on her channel, Naturally Staged, because she had a video up about, just routines and kind of establishing her productivity too for this year. And one of the things we were talking about was how it's important to schedule rest. Like, I almost need to put it as a time block on my calendar, right? Because if you don't and you start to do stuff like this, you become so consumed with just checking everything off that you forget about your mental health. So I schedule rest into this time blocking. If I finish doing this and I see I have like literally no time to rest, then there are going to be things on here that now I'm going to have to migrate to next week, or migrate to tomorrow, or migrate to later on in the week, because the girl needs rest, okay? So this is the system that's been working for me. I love this system. It's been so helpful. What I really love about it too is as the week goes on, obviously I'm filling in more things that need to get done. But when I start the week, like I've already started next week's, this looks so much different, right, than this. So when I start my week and it looks like this, I feel so much more ease and less overwhelmed, because I know I'm going into the week with less than I had to do last week. And if I did last week's, I can do this week, right? So it's all about mindset, So right now, we've gone through all the tasks on this page, and I've put everything into my Google Calendar. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to time block everything to make sure I have time to get everything done today. To get my clothes out of the dryer, and I remember that they delivered my package. Is this it? Yes. Excuse me, Max. Sorry to disturb your nap. Let's see. So this is supposed to be her birthday outfits. Get it out of the back. Make sure it's the right size. Oh my God, is she actually gonna wear this stuff? Oh my God. Okay, let me stop. This is a tutu? I hope so. Looks like it. And then she's got this cute little tutu. I gotta find her some leggings. She has some black leggings. And then I had to get the shoes to match. So let's make sure they match. These are so cute. Tell me those aren't cute. I mean, they're not matchy-matchy, but it works. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for her to wear this. Okay, so like this is what I mean. So I just got done reading, right? And so we're on Friday here. So I'm going to go down to read on Friday, and that's where I'm gonna draw my little doodle here to indicate that I completed it. Y'all don't realize how hard it is to record and do these things, but so I completed it. So I'm going to draw this line here. That's a little shaky. And there you go. Habits done. Okay, y'all. Oh, I'm still trying to catch my breath. My intent was to do that workout that you saw and a 30-minute Pilates. Oh my God. It's so, I was just telling Jared this the other day. It's just so crazy how you could be so like on point with your fitness and develop a routine, you know, getting 30, 45 minutes in 3-4 times a week, maybe more. And the moment you take a break or get sick or anything, and you're like down for like a week, it feels like you have to start all over, bro. Like, it literally feels like I never worked out a day in my life. Oh my God. So, saying that because we just gonna do the cardio today. I'm not gonna push myself. I'm going to slowly get back into my fitness because I do not want to pass out in this house and I'm by myself. I had to crack open this window in February in Chicago because, whoo. All right, I'm gonna take a shower. Ooh, it's cold. It's not hot at all. Oh my God. Why? Okay, so this wasn't in my bathroom because I took it with me to work yesterday, but I usually finish off my skincare routine, can y'all see that, with the Black Girl sunscreen. I'm almost out of this actually. I'm almost out of a lot of things that I use for my skincare routine, so I'm gonna have to go to Target and stock up on some things, as well as order a couple of things online, like that toner. I think I told you guys the makeup artist that did my makeup for my wedding, she has her own skincare line, and so the toner is hers. So I have to order hers from her website. I'll link it below if you're interested. Her skincare line is just amazing. But this is what I'm using to finish off my skincare routine. So I'm gonna put this on and I'm going to eat my lunch because I am very hungry, especially after that intense jump rope workout. And then we're just gonna finish the rest of the day. I still have some work I need to do, still have to study. The day is just beginning and it feels like it's been hours. It has been hours, but it's just, we just gotta keep moving. All right, it's lunchtime. I actually saw this this quick lunch idea from Monica Umama. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But basically what I've done is I got some shredded lettuce from the grocery store. I have some leftover chicken that Jared made the other night that I'm gonna cut up. What else? I have some shredded cheese. I don't think I'm gonna do cheese. I think I want to make it more of an Italian style salad. So I got Italian dressing. I have some olives I'm gonna probably cut up. Pepperoncinis. Maybe I'll do a little onion. I have some red onion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna have some salad, the chicken salad for lunch. I think that's it. And maybe some chips. Need a little crunch. Oh, I have croutons. Oh, and I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine. Because why not?
Hey, next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This be ice cold. Look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old Tiny, good anywhere you throw me. She eat a Chobani, cause her body getting bony. Late night, heavy scrolling, vape light, heavy smoking. We got our healthy habits, we been already growing. It's like we drowning in them. It seems the levee's broken, but it's not too late to change them. And refrain from being slaves to the vices that encage them. I'm writing on this page like I'm throwing hands with Satan. Don't run from all those demons, gotta stand your ground and face them. Sometimes you break, but through destruction comes a renovation. We all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation.
Okay, so get this. While I'm eating lunch, my mom sent me a text message. She said she's just super tired, so she's not coming over. Okay, so the good thing about that is I'm not going to have the urge. I no longer have the urge to clean the crap out of this house, like top to bottom. I was fully planning on like disinfecting and wiping down and sweeping and mopping. We're not doing that now. So, house looks decent. I'm cool with that. I'm going to use the time I would have spent cleaning up, studying, because that's the priority right now. So, just finished lunch. It was perfect. Like, it wasn't too much. It was very light, but I feel full, you know? So I'm definitely going to eat that more. Definitely going to eat that more. Highly recommend. Let me turn some of these lights out in this house, because I just really have all these lights on, and the natural sun that's coming in. I don't know, look, if we should be scared or what, because it is gorgeous outside. Like, I might actually sit out on the patio, and it's February 2nd in Chicago. I don't hate it. But should I be concerned? Maybe. So yeah, I'm going to get some studying done, decompressed a bit, did some scrolling during my lunch hour. So, yep, that's the plan for the next little bit here until my baby girl comes home and we get to celebrate her birthday some more. I also spent some time crying because I'm a Cancer and I'm emotional. And my daughter is 2 years old, which means that for 2 years I managed to keep a little human being alive and well. And there's just so many feelings that I have right now. Like, I'm grateful. It's kind of bittersweet because it also means I'm getting older. A lot of feelings. So, yeah. Now, see, this is kind of what I mean, because this candle was sitting on my desk in direct sunlight, and look, the wax has already started to melt. This is so crazy. Also, this candle is a tester, but brought to you by the Vessel Company, my husband and I's candle company business, or rather self-care business.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe you're brave, boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too